In the previous video, it was mentioned that after 3 years of cosmic travel, Luo Feng and the other 1,000 geniuses arrived at the headquarters of the Virtual Universe Company. Next, under the leadership of Venerable Nine Swords, they will head to the beginning universe. It is worth mentioning that, whether they are world masters, immortals, or universe venerables, the maximum limit of their life gene level is 100 times. The probability of universe venerables approaching or even reaching this limit is higher. Therefore, even if Venerable Nine Swords doesn't intentionally release his aura, Luo Feng and the 1,000 geniuses would instinctively submit to his presence. In fact, the highest ranked among these geniuses is only at the universe level, making submission almost inevitable. You might wonder why the geniuses' battles is open only to stellar-level warriors, yet universe-level warriors are present. This is because many contestants had already reached the 9th level of the stellar class during the geniuses' battles. Over the 3 years of cosmic travel to the beginning universe, it is not surprising that some geniuses broke through to the universe level. For example, Luo Feng's golden horned beast's inner world had already reached the 9th level of the universe level. If it weren't for the restrictions of the genius battle rules, he would have long since broken through to the universe level. You may not know, but even someone as strong as Venerable Nine Swords, a master who has fully comprehended the original law of space, cannot rely solely on their physical body to enter the beginning universe. The beginning universe is a miniature universe of Ancestor Yuan and isn't located within the original universe but rather in the universe ocean. This means that to travel to the beginning universe, a warrior must tear through a part of the original universe's space and enter the spatial gap. For a universe venerable, tearing through the original universe isn't difficult. However, the real threat comes from the turbulent currents and space fragments within the spatial gap. The space fragments near the original universe are relatively small and pose little threat to world masters. However, the closer one gets to the universe ocean, the larger these fragments become, some reaching billions of kilometers in size. Coupled with their terrifyingly high-speed rotations, the impact force can even instantly obliterate a universe venerable. Therefore, the pinnacle beings in the universe, such as universe masters and true gods, build spatial channels to allow the elites of the human race to travel for training. Even so, they are still unable to gradually adjust the distortion in the flow of time. The time flow in the beginning universe is more than 3 times slower than in the original universe. This sense of disorientation is like when the car next to us is moving, yet we mistakenly think our own car is moving. Anyone who has experienced this disorientation can deeply understand the nausea and dizziness that comes with it. Luo Feng and the others must endure this feeling for about 5 minutes, which is understandably difficult. As a result, many of the geniuses turned pale, and some of the weaker-willed even collapsed. You might ask, with so many cultivation locations in the universe, such as the 4 major spaces of the Virtual Universe Company, why expend so much effort to train in the beginning universe? While the time flow in the beginning universe is slower by 3 times, the cultivation speed is 10 times faster, clearly showcasing its advantage. One reason why cultivation is significantly enhanced in the beginning universe is that it is still in its initial stage. After Ancestor Yuan became a true god, he attempted to take over the original universe but violated the highest laws of the universe and was suppressed. As a result, his realm could no longer advance, and his miniature universe remained in its initial state. Because of this, the beginning universe is imperfect, and the various universal laws naturally manifest, allowing cultivators to clearly observe the laws and making it easier for them to comprehend and understand them. In the beginning universe, there is a city called Primal Chaos City, managed jointly by the 5 major human factions. It is a dream training ground for warriors. Compared to many universe countries, it has a much longer history. If Luo Feng and the others hadn't won the opportunity to comprehend the laws in the beginning universe by winning the geniuses' battles, they, as stellar or universe-level warriors, wouldn't have the qualifications to train in Primal Chaos City. Even for someone as powerful as a world master, obtaining the chance to train in Primal Chaos City is extremely difficult. As a result, most of the humans in Primal Chaos City are at the immortal level. In the skyscrapers of Primal Chaos City, whether they are the residences of the strong or on the rooftops, there are many carvings left by powerful figures while they were comprehending the original laws. These carvings are invaluable to Luo Feng and his peers, as directly observing the beginning universe's law patterns is often too profound and difficult for them to understand. The carvings left by the strong provide a reference, helping them understand the thought process of those powerful beings and guiding them to the right method of comprehending the universal laws. For example, the law of space can be simply divided into teleportation, spatial strangulation, and spatial sealing. For Luo Feng and the others, the complete spatial law patterns are undoubtedly too complex and difficult to grasp. However, the carvings left by the strong are different. A certain strong being might have a unique understanding of a particular space law ability, and their carvings often depict corresponding patterns, which are much simpler than the complete law patterns. This means that when Luo Feng and the others observe the space law patterns of the beginning universe, they can always refer to the carvings of the strong, which serves as a guide and can even help them in their process of comprehending the universal laws. In the beginning universe, aside from the naturally beneficial environment for cultivation, the 52 chaos steles play a crucial role in accelerating the progress of cultivation. Unlike the carvings left randomly by other powerful beings, the pictures on the chaos steles, such as countless blade marks, raindrop patterns, and beast illustrations, genuinely help warriors deeply comprehend the corresponding universal laws. Once one fully understands a chaos stele, they can reach the level of a super being like the rulers of the 1008 universe countries or venerable Nine Swords. This is because each chaos stele holds the mysteries of the universal laws. However, each genius only gets one free opportunity for 7 days to comprehend the stele, highlighting its preciousness. You may wonder why comprehending the pictures on the chaos stele can make a warrior a peak powerhouse. This is because the pictures on the chaos steles are martial arts techniques engraved by the top human warriors, covering multiple layers from shallow to deep. Just like we saw in the Blood River Continent preview, where Lord of Heavenly Eclipse Palace demonstrated the patterns to Luo Feng. Imagine, who would easily show those non-aggressive yet law-imbued patterns for others to comprehend? If someone can grasp even a fraction of it, their strength would experience a qualitative leap. Whether it's original laws or secret techniques, they are extremely unique scripts. Once understood, the secret technique will naturally form when executed with the correct inscription during an attack. The inscription is like a picture. If you understand its essence, you can create it, and there are no level restrictions. This means that even a stellar-level warrior can create immortal-level secret techniques. However, being able to create doesn't mean being able to use it, as the power gap is too vast. Lacking sufficient strength makes it impossible to execute the corresponding level of attack. Unfortunately, to this day, no one in the universe has fully mastered the inscription technique, so no one knows its full intricacies. However, Luo Feng, through a stroke of luck, embarked on the path of the inscription technique, which is why he was able to create a universe master-level secret technique while still at the universe venerable level. Luo Feng's training journey in the beginning universe is relatively safe but still carries some risk of death. The beginning universe, being a training ground for nurturing powerful beings, prohibits humans from killing each other, making it relatively safe. Any fighting that does occur is severely punished. For example, while Luo Feng was waiting to enter the training chamber to comprehend the chaos stele, he witnessed a conflict between two immortals due to personal hatred. In an immortal-level fight, even the aftermath of their battle could instantly turn a world master into ashes if they were accidentally caught in it. Fortunately, Primal Chaos City has the City Lord to maintain order. With just one thought, the City Lord can control time and space, effortlessly command the chaotic airflow, and could easily turn the two immortals into dust with a palm strike. If the City Lord hadn't held back and if the two immortals hadn't already attained undying body, they would have likely perished instantly. It's also important to note that the beginning universe is still in its initial phase, filled with chaotic airflows that nurture all things. Once the universe stabilizes, these chaotic airflows will break down into energies, the 10 types of original laws we are familiar with. About a day later, Luo Feng will be able to enter the training chamber to comprehend the chaos stele. However, fully comprehending the Great Tao within 7 days is impossible. Luckily, the Virtual Universe Company has the Heavenly Bridge Challenge. Each time a layer is cleared, the geniuses not only gain an additional opportunity to comprehend the chaos stele but also earn corresponding points. Unfortunately, aside from Bolin and Rongjun, all the other geniuses, including Luo Feng, failed on their first attempt, showing how difficult the Heavenly Bridge is. Although Rongjun successfully passed the challenge, he only cleared the first layer, while Bolin cleared 2 layers in first attempt, leaving the others far behind. This highlights the significant power gap between Bolin and the other geniuses, and it's because of this that Bolin was early on considered the front-runner to win this edition's geniuses battles. Though Luo Feng made great progress in his comprehension of the original laws and even mastered the 3rd stage of Yenshin armament, he still couldn't pass the first layer of the Heavenly Bridge. However, this failure brought him many insights, and he immediately immersed himself in training to make up for his shortcomings. Are you wondering if Luo Feng has completely abandoned the Zerg nest on Earth? In fact, the Zerg nest itself is relatively safe. It had been dormant on Earth for 50,000 years, even before Hu Yanba's demise. So, during the 400 years that Luo Feng will be away from Earth, it is unlikely to suddenly awaken. Awakening it would require at least a marquee immortal or a world master with highly advanced soul techniques. Other than the future Luo Feng, it would be nearly impossible to find another such world master in the universe. The only threat is the toxic gas released by the Zerg nest, which can easily kill universe-level warriors. Therefore, if Earth's inhabitants stay away from the Zerg nest or don't reveal its existence, Earth remains relatively safe. Whether Luo Feng can defeat Long Yun to become a member of the primordial space and obtain the method to enslave the Zerg Queen does not greatly affect him. This is because the Zerg Queen has a unique soul, and even mastering Hu Yanba's soul seal technique would be useless. This is why Hu Yanba, despite his high achievements in soul attacks, was unable to control the Zerg Queen. The Virtual Universe Company indeed possesses a secret technique to enslave the Zerg Queen, but the requirements to cultivate these techniques are extremely high, typically needing an immortal-level being or a world master with a powerful soul. Thus, even if Luo Feng defeats Long Yun and becomes a member of the primordial space, it wouldn't make a difference. In fact, Luo Feng has a reason to lose the battle. He will be facing two important training tasks in the beginning space. Completing these highly dangerous tasks grants him opportunities that lead to a qualitative leap in his strength. His rapid progress even surpasses Bolin, and he gradually steps into the ranks of humanity's top combatants. As for the death risk I mentioned earlier, please allow me to share more details with you in the next video. Well, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching this video. Wish you a wonderful day.